from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Burrow will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets. We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offense...
So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. Following the interception, Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. He's into the secondary. Touchdown! Xavier Leggett from 19 yards away. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass. Pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, Burrow. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards in a Panther first down. This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives. That means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16. Now a first down throw for Young. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. Breaks a tackle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 73 yards on the ground for Hubbard as that last run a first down. Hubbard going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball with a chalk. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Hubbard. And he is Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side.
This offense has been clicking pretty good here in the first half. They've got the lead. They're looking for more with the ball in the red zone. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw on second down is Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First down, Young. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll throw again, Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 31, here comes second and a yard. Now Young. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will do it for the... So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. It'll be Young again. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it.
Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Young on third down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Young on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Again, it's Young. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not good. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Now here's Young. High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out. Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection. It's Young on 1st down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there. And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked. Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely. So for the Panthers, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.